Jay, you're on, man. You've been on for like 30 seconds.
What's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here on Saturday, October 7th, with the live show, man. I got all the guys with me, and we're finna go through the college football schedule. So appreciate all y'all joining me, and let's go ahead and bring on our first guest. Brian Bittler. What's up, Brian?
Got to tell you, I didn't know I was the first guest, but you always got to be ready for action here at pickdogs.com. And it's always good to be with you on a Saturday morning talking about college football.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. It's a great day. And like you said, talk some college football. We got some big games today. Huge one at 11 o'clock here in Dallas, Texas with OU, Texas. I know that's probably not the game we're talking about. What game are we talking about today?
With this game here, it's going to be Alabama Crimson Tide and the Texas A&M Aggies. I was going to give you guys a free pick on that one. You ready to get right into it, Jay?
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
All right, I'll tell you what, a big-time matchup here in the SEC, 3:30 Eastern Standard Time between the Alabama Crimson Tide and Texas A&M Aggies. We saw the Aggies really struggle in their early season in their big-time matchup with the Miami Hurricanes, who really took them to the woodshed. But since then, they've reeled off 3 straight wins, and I think they've righted the ship here. Alabama looked dominant against Mississippi State, but other than that, I think they were lucky to escape with wins against South Florida and Ole Miss, as their offense is not typically what we've seen from Alabama over the years. Alabama comes in here ranked 125th in total yards. Texas A&M 43rd ranked in total yards. And on defense, the Aggies team has been stingy, only allowing 274 yards per contest. I'm not in love with the way the line moved up to 2.5 here, but I still feel the Aggies are a strong play. Max Johnson has looked good in the action since becoming the starting quarterback for Texas A&M. A&M has covered the last 2 in this series between Alabama and Texas A&M, and I think they get the cover, maybe an outright upset here at home today.
There you go, Brian B. On Texas A&M. He likes them against Alabama. What do you have for sale today over at Pick Dogs Premium?
I'll tell you what, yesterday a 0-1 day, but before that, Wednesday was a winning day and Thursday a 2-0 day. So I feel like I'm starting to finally get that monkey off my back and heat up. You can get my best bet over at pickdogs.com, my titanium college football winner, for just $15. Or if you want my 3 best bets, they come in my square dance and 3-pack. All 3 best bets for $50. Looking for a big sweep today as I have 5 total college football premium plays.
There you go. Hop on with Brian B. over at Pick Dogs Premium. Appreciate you joining me, Brian, and I'll see you tomorrow. We talk NFL.
For sure, for sure. Thanks for having me, Jay. I appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Moving right along. It is Saturday. It's college football Saturday, man. We got some baseball today, too. Baseball, Major League, postseason. So let's see who we got up next, man. Moving right along with the show. It is Mr. Zawacki. Hot Rod. What's up, my man?
Not too much. Excited for today's college football action. Lots of good games on today's schedule. Lots of conference action, lots of division action. I'm excited. Big day of college football ahead. And as you said, there is a little bit of MLB to go with that as
well. Yep. What game we looking at for the folks today, free pick wise?
We're looking at a Big Ten matchup between Michigan and Minnesota today. So jumping right into this one, you look, Michigan's off to a great start to the season. You look, they've been rolling up the points, but for me, you look, they've been scoring 30-plus every game. But the big thing is that Michigan defense just been beast on defense, making it tough for any team to move offensively. And they haven't given up any more than 7 points in any of their games this season. And you know what? You look at this Minnesota Gophers team, and what do they like to do? They love to run the ball. That's what they do. And this Michigan team, they're going to make it really tough on the Gophers today, as they're only allowing 3.1 yards per rush this season. Have the Wolverines D been making the Gophers having to throw the ball, and with Callie McManus at QB, well, he's more of a running style QB. He hasn't been so good with his arm this season. He's struggled at times. And just like we seen last week with Michigan, they got up huge, big early. And that's probably what happens here again. You look at J.J. McCarthy for Michigan. He's been running the ball great, running that offense great. You look, he's been completing over 75% of his passes as well, which equates to 12.9 yards per pass. This Michigan team is just too much, too strong. This Minnesota Gophers offense has been awful. Go with the Michigan Wolverines in this one.
Hot Rod taking Michigan to keep it rolling. Currently number 2 in the nation. I think there's an argument that they might be one with how Georgia has looked pedestrian at times. We'll see if both teams, they both have pretty solid games today. So we'll see if there's any shakeup in the rankings after today's action there at the top. All top three teams got huge games today. So great day of college football, man. What do you have for sale over at Pick Dogs Premium?
And over at Pick Dogs Premium, we got a loaded slate of action. I've got my college football all day Super Saturday, where you can get 5 plays I got going, which include my college football game of the month in that package. Or I've got my college football stellar Saturday night, 3 plays in the night action, which includes my 10-star play of the day. So yeah, we got loaded 10+ games going over the premium site. Been off to a hot start in college football, so jump aboard. Your best bet, instead of buying all those packages singly, grab something long-term, grab a 3-day pass. That way you get all of college football today, plus the MLB that I've got going as well, and then you'll get NFL thrown in there tomorrow as well. So your best bet is go long-term, grab a 3-day pass, and get everything I got going today. Love college football Saturday. Jump aboard. Use that promo code PICK at checkout. Save 15% off your purchases. Jump aboard. Let's continue to crush the bookie.
There you go. Hop on with Hot Rod over at Pick Dogs Premium. Appreciate you joining me, my man, and I'll see you tomorrow as we talk NFL.
Definitely. Sounds good, Jay. Have yourself a good one today, everybody. Good luck with all your bets.
There you go. Hot Rod joining me, man. Moving right along. Next up. Let's see who we have up next. I don't have. There we go. There he is. It's Big Al McMorty. What's up, Big Al? How you doing? I can't hear you. No, sir. I cannot hear you. Give me a second. See if I can bring him back in here in a second. I'm excited, man. It's a lot of great action today, as y'all know. Big Al.
Now it's better.
There we are. What's up, Big Al?
Not much. Just looking forward to the game today. Really looking forward to the baseball, to be honest with you.
Same.
This is my favorite time of year in the baseball season. So I think the matchups are great this year, especially in the American League. And I'll have a couple TVs going on today.
Definitely. Me too, man. I got Bang Bang going on 11 here, Texas OU, and right after that, 12, Baltimore, Texas. So we got some action today, man. I'm excited. All day football. It's a decent card all the way through. I think actually other than Texas OU, I think there's some really good late card in college football. So can't wait to sit here and watch it all day long. Saturday, man. I know you loaded up with plays, but what are you looking at free pick wise for the guys?
I'm going to look at the Battle of the Tigers today. Louisiana State and Missouri in the SEC. LSU favored by 5.5 or 6 points right now. So, shop around depending on which team you like. Missouri Tigers do enter the game with a 5-0 record. LSU 3-2. The Missouri Tigers have covered 3 straight. LSU, on the other hand, 0-2 ATS its last 2. And Jay, I love playing on home dogs that can score, and Missouri can definitely do that. They're averaging 32 points per game. And if you take a look at how home dogs with a scoring average greater than 28 do, if they're also off a momentum-building 3 wins, they've gone 216 and 155 ATS. And even better, undefeated teams with a 2-0 or better record, they're now 17-0 ATS at home versus the SEC. If The SEC foe has a winning record, and our home team is priced from plus 19 to minus 4.5 points. So obviously, when you're getting 5.5 or 6, that falls squarely within that price range. Missouri is also 48 and 38 ATS as a home underdog, including 5-0 ATS off back-to-back Sioux-Ats wins. So Missouri's on a roll. I'm not going to pass up taking the points with the Tigers.
Tigers versus Tigers. It's going to be an interesting game. Missouri has been rolling this year. LSU.
Yeah, I was going to say, especially if you're the sports announcer on the broadcast, you have to watch yourself.
Right. LSU, man, you know, this team had a lot of hype coming in, and we've already seen them fall flat in 2 games. I think they're in trouble again. I'm with you. I think they're in trouble in this one again. So we'll see what's going on here. LSU, Missouri. Like I said a minute ago, I know you probably loaded up, man. What you got today over at Pig Dogs Premium?
Yeah, and also that Battle of the Tigers game, that's at 12 noon Eastern. It's another one that starts early. I've got a lot over at Pig Dogs Premium today. I've got now 15 college football plays. Still looking at one more, could hit 16 if I get the number I'm looking at. But right now, 15 college plays, including my Big 12 game of the year, my SEC conference favorite of the month. I've got my non-conference game of the month in college football. I've got a couple of triple packs. 3 triple packs. I've got a daytime triple pack, a nighttime triple pack. I've got a totals triple pack for those who like to play college football over-under. So a big card today, and then looking ahead to tomorrow, Jay, I've got 6 NFL right now. Probably will have a 7th and or 8th posted tomorrow morning.
There you go, man. Big Al McMorty loaded up, man. I told you, I had a feeling. What? Tell them about the All Access Club as well.
Yeah, we launched the All Access Club about 10 days ago. We've had tremendous response. Thanks a lot to all who have joined so far. And I'm doing it with Eric Pathy from the Dime Club. And we're giving people all access to myself and my database. You get the premium plays ranked. So today, when we have 15 plays, you get them ranked 1 through 15. So you know which one is the strongest, which one is the second strongest. You get additional plays beyond those 15. These are plays that are pretty strong, just didn't make the premium card. They can also be information plays from other sharps. Then if you want to find out even more, say you want to know who's going to win the Texas Tech Baylor game, and it's not on my card, you could call us and we'll let you know what my opinion is on the Texas Tech Baylor game. And it's 24/7, all access, 24 hours a day. You know, sports betting is a 24-hour-a-day business. So if you're a big player and you want to get involved, just text Big Al to 775-636-7676, and we'll let you know more about the program.
There you go. There you go. Big Al McMorty. Check him out, All Access Club or Pig Dogs Premium. Appreciate you joining me, my man, and I'll see you hopefully tomorrow as we talk some NFL.
Thanks, Jay. Good luck to you today.
Appreciate it. Moving right along, man, with the best show on the planet. Got the best handicappers in the world with me. Let's see who I got next up today. Kind of like a mystery. It's like a mystery game. I don't know who's going to pop up. And there it is. It's Ruffolo. What's up, kid?
I was going to say, it's like you open up door number 3 and all of a sudden you get this mug that's staring back at you. But now, you know what? I'm excited. I can only, echo what a lot of the guys have said so far. It's a great college football card today. I think it's a lot better than last week's college football card. Then you also got some MLB action thrown in there as well. I'll tell you, it was a little warm outside today, so I'm a little bit sweating, kind of like maybe you are with the Rangers against the O's today. But we'll have to see. Only reason I say that is because you got to deal with Andrew Heaney. That's all.
I know. It is Mr. Heaney on the mound, man. The last time we seen him, I told you guys that me and him sat down, we had dinner, and we had a talk. He said, Jay, I know I put you through a lot of turmoil early in the season, but I'm a new man. And he went out there and looked really good against Seattle. We're going to see if he can keep it rolling into the postseason. It's Bruce Bochy trusts him to start game 1 in a huge spot like this. We might go against Mr. Postseason and Bochy. So we'll see if they can get it done. It's a hell of a series, man. I cannot wait. I think that's even though today's a huge college football day, that's the game I'm most excited for, the postseason baseball.
Why do I just imagine you sitting down like it's like an Italian like Godfather movie? Got a glass of wine, like Andrew. We gotta talk about this.
We do.
It's just like a half full glass of red wine. It's like I don't even drink this. It's here for show.
I can't wait, man. It's a great day of sports all the way around, though. What we looking at? We looking at college football today. That's what we're looking at, free pick wise.
Yes, sir. We are. We're going to the Big Ten, and I'm looking at this matchup between Maryland and Ohio State, and Ohio State coming off of their bye week. Last time we saw them, they had that buzzer beater win, if you will, over Notre Dame, and before that, they throttled Western Kentucky. And they're coming to this game 4-0 on the year. But to be honest with you, I'm still not sold on Ohio State. I understand, they've had the much tougher schedule, road win over Notre Dame, road game against Indiana, which hasn't been terrible. And like I said, they throttled Western Kentucky. And Maryland, while their toughest games have been against Indiana, Michigan State, and Virginia. But this is still a decent Maryland offense. And, a lot of these guys were around for the game last year where Ohio State was favored by 25 points in Maryland. And Maryland found a way to cover with Ohio State having a much better roster, a much better offense than they did this season with, CJ Stroud last year, obviously all those guys we talk about. And I just feel that the Ohio State offense has taken a step back with Kyle McCord. Like I said, I'm not sold on him, as a quarterback to really be able to drive the nail in. You can beat Western Kentucky all you want, but Western Kentucky is one of the worst defenses in the country. I don't think that's going to happen here in conference play. Do I see Ohio State winning this game and winning this game probably comfortably? Yes, but I could see something like a 38-21 kind of game where Maryland and Talia Tagovailoa do just enough to sort of sneak in the back door, get the cover in this one. I'm going to go with Maryland plus the 19.5, plus 20 points, whatever you can get it at right now. I'm taking the underdog in this one.
There you go. Ruffolo taking Maryland plus the points in this one. Maryland has a strong offense behind the guy who we can no longer just continue to call Tua's little brother. He's balling. This offense has been scoring points, and I agree with you. I think that although Ohio State defense has been strong this year, I think Maryland was going to be able to do enough to offensively to keep this game within the number. And like you said, it was competitive last year within the number, and this Ohio State team is probably not as good as they were last year. So we shall see. I think this Maryland team is slightly underrated,
especially defensively. I don't think they get enough credit for how well they're performing on the defensive end. I mean, they're top 50 in both rush and pass defense. And then, like I said, I don't think they're going to fully stop Ohio State here, but I think they can do enough to force advantage of them to at least keep it within 20 points. We're talking about 3 scores at this point. So, yeah, I like the value of the points here.
There you go. Ruffolo taking Maryland plus the points. What do you have for sale today? Pick Dogs Premium.
I'm not up to Big Al's count of I have to use my fingers and my toes to count today. I had 13 plays total at Pick Dogs. Got my $19 play. We hit it last week. I want to go back to back here. I love that play for today's action. Also got a trio of 3 packs for college football. One for 12 o'clock, one for sort of the midday action, and one for prime time, as well as a MLB 3-pack. Like I said earlier, the best value to go long term, and it's going to ensure that you get college football today, NFL, MLB playoffs, Shell's starting on Monday as well. So this is a great time to hop on long term, or Monday or Tuesday, but either way, time to hop on long term and make some money together. Like I said, I'm locked in for NFL tomorrow. I'm loving tomorrow's NFL card. Probably my favorite one of the year so far.
Oh, man, hop on with Ruffolo, man. Long term, a lot of action coming up, man. Kind of slow this week, but before we know it, it's going to be full-blown explosion with everything here. College basketball, NBA, hockey. It's right on the horizon.
Oh, it's going to come
out. Hop on with Ruffolo, man. I appreciate you joining me. Yeah, I already know. Appreciate you joining me, my man, and I'll see you tomorrow. That was Ruffolo, man. Y'all know doing a ton of content here at Pig Dogs, including part of the morning show with me, him, and Mitch. Next up, man. Let's see who we have next. Dogs morning show. It's Jovan. What's up, my man? Can't hear you, my man. So finna bounce him and bring him back. Definitely want to hear what he got to say, man. College football Saturday. I think he's already on a tear per usual. You can pretty much guarantee that. Let's see. Give me a second, fellas. There we go. What's up, Jovan? Can you hear me?
Going on, Jay? Can you hear me?
Nothing much. There. Yes, sir. Nothing much, man. College football Saturday. MLB postseason. It's a little slight lag, so you can go ahead and get into your free play for us today.
We're gonna get into this free play, and we're going to Pac-12 country. California, where the Oregon State Beavers are facing the Cal Golden Bears, and this game is a game where it's gonna be one in the trenches. We have both teams strength on strength. Both can run the ball and both can stop the run. And with that being said, I like to put my money on the home dog in this one. Cal has been good to me in years past in this spot. Now, granted, this line has been bet down to 7.5, and in years past, they usually getting more points, somewhere in the 14-point range. But with that said, one of the key factors in this game is going to be DJ Alugale. Now, he's been showing some slippage in the past few games, and if Cal can stop the run, can stop Martinez from rushing the ball, then it falls on DJ to, get the job done. And I don't think him having the ball in his hands is the optimal situation for the Oregon State Beavers. And I think that with this line still being at over a touchdown, I think this is a one-score possession or one-score game, and I think that we get the job done with the Cal Golden Bears.
There you go. Jovan likes Cal in this game. I don't think it's ever a bad idea grabbing the points against a team that has DJU laying points, especially a big number. I'm not that high on him. Is he as bad as I portray him to be at times? No. But, there's a reason he's no longer at Clemson. That's what I'm saying.
Right. It's not that he's bad. He's not a bad quarterback. It's just that he's not what he was built to be.
Right.
Coming out of Clemson. When he was in Clemson, he was built as the next best thing. To keep the tradition going with Deshaun Watson, with Trevor Lawrence, and then it was supposed to be him. You know what I mean? So unfortunately, it wasn't him, but he bounced back. He's at Oregon State, and he's doing a pretty good job. But like I said, his conference play, and I've seen some slippage in the past 2 to 3 weeks. So I think that he might make a couple mistakes, over there at Cal Berkeley.
There you go. Huge day, man. You're usually a guy that's loaded up on college football Saturday as well. What you got for sale over at Pig Dogs Premium?
Yeah, there ain't nothing changing today neither. So I got 13 plays. I got a 5-pack in the noon time schedule. I got a 3-pack in the 3:30 time schedule, and I got another 5-pack in a 3-pack over in the prime time slate. So, I got a whole bunch all through the day as usual. Coming over on this side.
There you go, man. Y'all know what's the best thing to do. Hop on long term, get all those plays, get to NFL as well. I know Jovan got the MLB postseason probably for you in there as well. A lot going on today, man. I'm excited about today's action.
Yeah, I am too. All weekend, it's week 5 of the NFL. Ready for that for tomorrow, but that's tomorrow's topic. For today, we got college football, we got MLB. Come on over here to Pig Dogs. Let's get it.
There you go. Hop on with Jovan over there, man. I appreciate you joining me, my man. And I'll see you tomorrow as we talk some NFL football.
Absolutely. I'll be here.
There you go. Appreciate you, Jovan. Moving right along. I got the best handicappers with me, man. Everybody is having really great years, man. You can go check it all out over at Pick Dogs Premium. Next up. What's up, Wayne? How you doing?
What's going on, Jay? What's going on, Pick Dog family? Hope everybody doing all right today.
What's going on, man? Nothing much. As I've said with everybody, just excited about the action we got going on today. You still on the leaderboard in Major League Baseball. The postseason is here. But of course, it's college football Saturday. A ton of action, man. I'm excited to hear what we talking today.
Hey, man, we're going to talk this college football, but real quick, man, shout out to you and them Rangers, man, because you you dang sure called it, man. My Rays got knocked out of there pretty disappointed in that, man. But let's get to this college football. I'm going to the Utah State game and Colorado State, and Utah State is 7-3 in their last 10 against Colorado State, beating them in the last 4 performances. These games are traditionally close. 2 offensive style teams, no really strong defensive teams in this one. But what it comes down to for me is Colorado State, their quarterback, man. He's when you got close games like this, we're getting an underdog price on Utah State. Colorado's State quarterback is very high interception and turnover prone. 2 interceptions in their win last week, 1 interception before that. We seen them throw the game away against Colorado, 3 interceptions. And this Utah State team, they cannot get to the quarterback, but one thing they can do is defend the pass. They have a good secondary. They're averaging about an interception on the season. So we got a close game, a game that's been traditionally close. We're getting the underdog team in a situation where a turnover can be determine the factor of this game. Give me Utah State here, man. I know we got a little line movement as Colorado State was favored when I was checking, but I'm taking Utah State here now that they've crossed the underdog stature.
There you go. Wayne taking Utah State in this one. Colorado State, man, I will say both their losses in hindsight aren't that bad. Washington State and Colorado, and they have bounced back with 2 huge wins. Offense has looked good, I would say, in the last 3 games. Those wide receivers, man, they're the real deal. Does that give you any pause for concern, or do you think, like you said, Utah State is accustomed to what Colorado State throws at them, and they got this one?
Nah, it does. I tried to point out both of them have great offenses, to be honest with you. So when it comes down to it, to me, Colorado State is quarterback has shown he will turn the ball over. So when you got a game that I know traditionally is going to be close, and one quarterback doesn't turn the ball over versus a quarterback who's shown to have an interception in all 4 of his games, whether he wins or loses, he puts them in bad situations. I got to ride with the underdog in this one and go against. It's more so a play against their quarterback, Jay. But no, their receivers are nasty. Their offense is shown to be good. But I'm not sure if you catch too many Utah State games, but their offense is clicking pretty well right now too. Definitely no defense in this game, but I expect the turnovers from Colorado State to be the reason they lose this game.
There you go. What do you have for sale today over at Pick Dogs Premium?
I have 6 plays all together. I have a 3-pack, and I will have my best bet out there. I do not have it individually out right now, but I'll have that for you guys. Not a heavy card for me. I will have a bigger card probably tomorrow in the NFL than college football today, but trailing lightly today. So you can get that 3-pack. Keep an eye out for my best bet. It will be out there as well, and let's continue to cash. If you guys don't mind, you can go check out my boxing video, but I'm gonna go ahead and give it out here too. I like Joe Smith Jr., man. That's a big cruiserweight main event tonight. He's going to get Zordo Ramirez, man. He's a live dog in this one. You can catch him at numbers. I've seen them all the way as low as +200 to +295. So always shop around, find the best number. But I do like the dog in that fight, Joe Smith Jr.
There you go, man. A little boxing from Wayne, man. Can't go wrong. Was that last weekend we cashed? Was that last weekend?
Yeah, Erickson Lubin and Canelo via decision. No, a lot of people thought Canelo was going to get the knockout, but via decision was definitely the play for last week.
There you go. Hop on with Wayne over at Pick Dogs Premium. Appreciate you joining me, my man, and I'll see you tomorrow as we talk some NFL.
Yes, sir. As always, thank you for having me, Jay. See y'all tomorrow. Good luck on y'all best today.
Appreciate you. Moving right along. Let's see who's behind the door next. It is Mr. Dime Club, Eric Pathy. Here we go, man. Here we go. And we can't even hear you, so I gotta kick you out and I gotta bring you back in. Hold on, give me a second, man. There we go. What's up, Eric?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
How are you? Top off the morning to you. How you doing, buddy?
Top of the morning to you too, sir.
So here's the good news and here's the bad news. The good news is any team could win. I would never bet on the Orioles because as a large play because I despise betting on favorites, right? Everybody knows I'm a dog better when it comes to baseball. Everybody knows that your edge is always going to look. The reality is this: if you bet all 4 dogs today, statistically speaking, you're going to go 2-0. That's the bottom line. I mean 2-2. I apologize. You're going to go 2-2. So the reality is, over the course of the season, if you just flat bet a sheet like this, you're going to basically scalp money. Now, the fact is, I like the Orioles. I don't like the price. That's the bottom line. Also, I'm here in Baltimore, Maryland. As we're doing this show live, it is rainy. It is gray. It is about 80 degrees. It's going to be raining. I'm looking at my trees outside. They're going like this. Okay. So you got to take all that into account. We're not getting sunny October weather. So again, from a business point of view, I hate betting favorites. From a fan point of view and a home team point of view going into game 1, I do like the Orioles. Do I think it's going to be an easy series? No, I think this could come down to the final game. So, I know you've talked a lot about this, and I know, I was messing with you on Twitter last night. I don't know if you saw my little repost. But again, the reality is this town is pumped. Standing room only tickets, meaning to stand in the stadium and watch the game on the big screen, are $200.
I believe it.
You can't even walk in there. We're talking this town is going absolutely nuts. So with that being said, let's get back to Dime Club football. And let's get back to what we do here. So if you guys are interested in accessing the Dime Club, you see the number on below the screen, 775-636-7676. You can text me. 1 week is 500. 1 month is 1,000. Again, this is not for everybody. This is for larger bettors. Just like you heard Al earlier, the same phone number you can text Big Al. You want to have a large bankroll. You want to be a different type of player. And again, I understand not everybody can do it. That's why we have an amazing group of handicappers at pickdogs.com. You can go online. You can subscribe and get the selections daily. Mike at Sharp Trading plays Costi, my partner, high volume. Al, high volume. Dime Club, moderate volume. The difference between the Dime Club and Sharp Trading has a lot of early releases on Tuesday and Wednesday. The Dime Club is daily releases, and I will be funneling information, as I explained last week, throughout the day on the Telegram channel. The complimentary selection is the Orioles. I'm going to lay it as a free play. I'm going to play it small. I'm going to play it for 1/10 of my normal wager size. So let's just say I bet a dime a game, Jay. I'm betting $100 for fun. So I have the enthusiasm. I am not a game watcher. Today, I'll be watching.
Same. I cannot wait, man. It's going to be a hell of a series.
Now, how long do you think this series is going to go, regardless of the outcome of who wins? How long do you think the series is going to go? How many games?
4 or 5. I think it's going 4 or 5.
Historically, the Orioles do better on the road than they do at home. So just to give you a little pump, we don't do well at home. We do not do well at home. We'll go into Texas and whip your butt, but we don't do well at home. And that's one of the things that I never have understood about this team. The fan base is the strongest base of all of baseball. I don't know if you realize it. This is the number 1 selling mascot in all of baseball per revenue, per dollars over the last 10 years, regardless of how bad they played. People just love the look of this Oriole bird. So this mascot generates more revenue than any mascot, more than the Yankees, more than the Dodgers, for eternity. You can't even find one of these now in Maryland. But again, from a value point of view, I'm going to always bark to the dog side. I am definitely opinionated that I do believe that today, at the end of the day, 2 dogs will win outright, 2 favorites will win outright. And therefore, if you just bet all the favorites, you just can't win.
There you go. There you go. I can't wait. And I think the atmosphere is going to be about the same here in Texas. And
Now, just to give you a little fun story, my twin brother, I have a twin brother. He lives in Atlanta, Georgia. So me and you are messing around right now, but me and him are thinking about the Atlanta Orioles. That would be a real barn burner. Two twins, one wearing the Atlanta Braves, one wearing the Baltimore Orioles.
that will be. I appreciate you joining me today, Eric, man.
I'll see you tomorrow for the NFL rundown. Again, take the Orioles. If you're going to have fun, like I said, lay a small. It's 40 cents. I don't like laying money, but lay it instead of taking it today, and we'll see what happens.
There you go. See you tomorrow.
You got it, buddy.
Eric, Mr. Diamond Club joining me, man. Next up, Money Man Mitch. What's up, my man?
It's happening. We got week 6 of college football. I'm excited to start to shake it out. Like I said on yesterday's show, it's like our friends at Green Day said, I can't wait till September is gone because October comes and it is a different game of college football. Buckle up the chin straps. These are the games that kind of like, this is where it's always decided. These are the hard-hitting conference games. These are the games where even the non-physical teams become physical. And, these are the games I love. And that's why for my game, I'm going to go to the game between Rutgers and Wisconsin. Not the sexiest game on the schedule. Two teams that have similar colors, which we try to stay away from. In general, just bad vibes. But the thing is that when we look at this Rutgers, probably the most underrated 4-1 team in the nation. Their only loss is to Michigan at Michigan. And, this team has done it the Greg Schiano way, playing defense, running the football. Not exciting, not fun to watch for a lot of people, the fantasy players, and stuff like that. But if you like betting on games and you like getting a lot of points in teams that keep games very, very close, well, then Rutgers is your team because that's the way you do it. Running the football, playing defense. And I think that's, it's my style. It's the style here. I'm going to take Rutgers to at least cover the spread, to not beat Wisconsin outright in this game in Madison.
There you go. Money Man Mitch likes Rutgers. He always dog hunting, and I don't think it's a bad place to be. In all honesty, Rutgers has looked good this year, and Mordecai, man, sometimes he can just get a game by himself.
It's like him and Cade Klubnik, man. It's just like I don't even understand what they're trying to do sometimes. It's like you can get these guys 7 foot tall wide receivers, then they'll start throwing at 8 feet. It's like I don't understand why these guys throw it so hard, and those guys also throw the ball horizontally a lot. So all it takes is one little misstep, one little misthrow, and that's a fumble instead of that out pass. And I think both of them are fully capable of doing that, but. I just think Rutgers, Schiano, it's, last time he was at Rutgers, 5-year plan. This year, 5-year plan. And he kind of, it doesn't happen overnight in a place like Rutgers. They're not going to get, the 10-star recruits like Michigan, Ohio State, and, Texas and Alabama and, Florida State are going to get. They're going to have to build and build and build. And that's what they do. They chop the wood. So the offense, 28th rush in the football in the nation. 97th overall. He said, they don't throw the ball around. But, when you look at the defense, they stuff the run. And that's, always a very, very good thing. 14th, yards per play against, 10th in overall yards against. I mean, this is how you do it, It's not always pretty, but it's how you win.
What you got for sale today over at Big Dogs Premium?
I got my top play of the day, which I don't think I've lost yet on a Saturday top play all season long. I had one push, the push heard around the world, the one that everybody pushed on. And then it was Notre Dame, Ohio State was the push. Yep, that was the push. Same one that everybody pushed, but mine was my top play of the day. And then I got an early 3-pack and a late 3-pack. And then, some extra plays thrown in, some baseball thrown in for longer-term people. But we're going to be on with the sauce in just a couple of minutes at 10:30. It'll be on both channels this week because we ran perfect timing this week, actually a little ahead. And that way I know I'm going to be able to do it right. It's like I'm not a tech person, and last week we had our comments from this show on sauce. I don't even know what the hell was going on. Jay, what do you like on the card today? What, you going to go to Cotton Bowl or you got a premium?
I'm going to go to the Cotton Bowl. I don't have it on the premium side. So I'm taking Texas. You can call it a little homerish. I understand.
But these are the games where I think it's like you got like when Miami plays Florida State, I take them every year. You know, it's like or if they're playing Florida, I take them every year. It's like, it is what it is.
I'm staying consistent in what I've said for most of the year. I just think this is the best Texas team in years past. Like this is the Texas team that has to get it done. If they fall flat, then the program is in some serious trouble, and maybe everything Mitch said about Sarkisian really comes to the forefront. But when I just look at the team for team, I really like Quinn Ewers. I really like the weapons on the outside, and I think the thing that doesn't get talked about enough about this Texas team is their defense. Oklahoma has been solid as well this year. There's a reason it's not on the premium area because I do believe Oklahoma is slightly underrated. And these games usually, if you just know the history of these games, they're usually high scoring and they usually end up 45-44. That's usually how they end up. So that keeps me off the game on the premium side. But personally, I am going to put a few dollars on the Texas Longhorns. I think they come out. I think they win this game by touchdown. I think it's going to be a typical high-scoring affair, back and forth. But I think in the end, the Longhorns get them, win by touchdown.
Well, that's where the odds are, but you know, this one you could always leave the record books at home in these big-time rivalries. We got a few of them out there today that are with top 10 teams. So this one is just one of them. I mean, just like the Minnesota-Michigan game that Rod talked about. I mean, 20 points in a rivalry game, that's generally, I don't know, man. They put that jug on the sideline and all of a sudden the game changes. It's not the prettiest trophy in the world, but to those guys.
One of the craziest things you'll see in sports, man.
Yeah. They put that jug on the sideline, and not the most beautiful trophy in the world, but those guys would kill for it. Anyways, we'll see you guys in a little bit, about 15 minutes.
For me, I have 9 plays total. 8 in college football. I got them spread out in different 3-packs. A late 3-pack, afternoon 3-pack. I got a play of the day, a total of the day. I got a play in baseball. So you can catch it all. Pick Dogs Premium. Let's make some money on a Saturday. We'll be back here in a few minutes for real this time, right here on the channel, man, with the sauce, me, Mitch, and Ruffolo. So see you in a little bit. Let's make some money today.